Ina, let me begin with you. Did Sheryl Sandberg just leave the company either at its top or just after it's peaked a little bit? What do you think of her timing here?
Well, I think certainly she wanted to leave at a time where it didn't feel like she was leaving for this reason or that. So I think Facebook certainly has had its share of scandals over the last month, year, etc. And I think she picked a time probably where she felt like it wouldn't be tied to a specific thing. Whether Facebook's at its top or its bottom depends on really whether you believe in the metaverse, I guess.
Yeah. Do you think she did?
You know, I don't think her leaving was really related to that necessarily or not. I think, it certainly remains to be seen. I'm not sure how big a believer she is or isn't, but certainly she's been able to build Facebook's business against every other type of product. So I have no doubt if she wanted to stay, she could have built a business against what Facebook wants to do in the metaverse.
So, Casey, why did she leave now? Or why did she leave broadly, number one? And number two, in some of the reading I've done, it appears that her role at Facebook had been shrinking. Why?
That's right. If you look at what was part of her purview as the chief operating officer, it used to include all policy, communications, a bunch of business functions. And starting in around 2018, she started to give some of those things up. I think some of those came willingly. I think some of them were sort of strong suggestions from her boss, Mark Zuckerberg. But by the end, she was really only focused on promoting small businesses, which is a pretty limited line of work for someone whose title is COO. So I think that she'd been looking to leave for a long time, and eventually she decided, you know what, this is as good a time as any.
I don't know how exactly, Casey, to put this, but is Facebook a riskier company without Sheryl Sandberg?
You know, it's hard for me to argue that it is, if only because I do believe her influence has been shrinking for some time now. She has not been particularly interested in this pivot to the metaverse. She hasn't ever had much to say about the company's hardware initiatives. So if you look at where Facebook wants to be in 5 years, Sheryl Sandberg hasn't had much to say about it. And so for that reason, I think there are a lot of risks associated with being a meta investor right now. But whether Sheryl is there or not, I don't think is one of them.
Ina, how do you react to what Casey just said and just contextually what he just said, but also to the question, is I always want to call it Facebook, is Meta a riskier place now that it is even more completely the purview of the founder and largest shareholder, Mark Zuckerberg?
I tend to agree with Casey. I don't think that it's specifically riskier because Sheryl's not there. I think there were a lot of years, if we were having this conversation 5-10 years ago, the answer would have definitely been yes. I mean, Sheryl's job initially was kind of the adult in the room, and she really built the discipline and business for Meta. I think what she added in those moments exists and will continue. I think the risks now are much more along the lines of antitrust regulation, privacy regulation. Those are some of the risky things, plus this whole bet on the metaverse. I don't think it's the same as she would have been, her departing 5 or 10 years ago would have meant in terms of a specific risk from her leaving.